Aquarius, welcome to your singles reading. So I'm going to jump right in and see where you are mentally when it comes to dating and relationships. Where are you emotionally? Any block or barrier? What's the advice here for you? And the person coming toward you? And timing on this person? So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Hanged Man. Now the Hanged Man is pause or delay, but it's really so that you can see things from a different perspective. It's being able to see the big picture and really focus on what matters to you. When I look at where you are mentally, I'm getting the Star. So I love this. It's your card. You're standing in your own power. You know yourself, you know your mind, you know your value. You're not going to settle for less. And so it's really about finding the right person. I'm just getting the sense here with that Star card that if the person doesn't line up with your ideal relationship or your ideal partner, you're just not interested. In your emotional space, I'm getting the Six of Cups. Now, this is a card of nostalgia. And so there could be maybe somebody from the past that you're kind of hung up on or still thinking about in some way, emotionally attached to in some way, or it could be just the memories, reminding yourself of when you were happier in relationships in the past and just kind of wanting to experience that happiness in the present, but maybe with a new person. It feels like that's connected to the Hanged Man energy. There is something here that you need to see from a big picture, that the happiness you experienced here in the past, it's still possible to have that kind of experience again. It just will be in a different way with a different person in a different, because it's a different time. And so when I look at your block and barrier here, get the Hierophant energy. So it's Taurus, but this is love, relationships, marriage. And so it could be an old relationship that, again, you might be still thinking about or kind of dreaming about in some way. But the universe is saying you can have that happiness again. It's going to come through a little bit different. When I look at the advice here for you, I'm getting the Strength card. So that's Leo energy. It's finding the strength within yourself. And it's this card here. It's the Devil energy. And so it's breaking yourself free from the past. And it feels like it's this card of nostalgia. It's the Hanged Man. It's getting yourself out of the cage. It's finding this way out so that you can focus and have what you really want. Because the Ace of Cups is here. And so the Ace of Cups feels like you want a new beginning. You're looking for something here that's emotionally rewarding, emotionally fulfilling. But it's the devil that's holding you back. It's this past person, past relationship that the universe is saying, you can let go of all of this. You'll have the happiness again. And so when I look at the person coming towards you, I am getting the Nine of Pentacles. This is somebody who also knows their own worth and value. And I love the energy coming through because when they enter into a relationship, it's not because they need to. They're not that codependent person. This is somebody who wants to be in a relationship, who would put the effort and energy into it because they recognize like for like. They know their own value. They're going to recognize your value. That's the energy that I'm getting here with that Nine of Pentacles. With the Five of Cups, a shift in perspective. And so they are probably different than what you're used to. But this is also somebody who's had their own kind of trials in the past when it comes to dating and relationships. And so I like the energy of this person because they're shifting their focus into the more positive, focusing on what they can have, not on what they've lost. And then I get the World showing up here. And so they have definitely worked through something in their own right. Whatever it is you're working through, I'm getting something similar. May not be the same where they're still focused on somebody here from the past, but whatever it is that's shifting for them, it's going to have a similar impact. So let's get more around your mental space when it comes to dating and relationships. Okay. So I'm getting the Knight of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands. So the Knight of Pentacles is that student kind of energy. Seven of Wands, you're going to fight for what you want. So this tells me that you're interested in getting to know other people, but really it's about finding the right person, moving forward in a way that really aligns with you, who you are, your own goals and dreams, your own relationship goals here. So when I asked more about your emotional space, it's the devil energy showing up here with the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups with the devil, this really is connected to an old relationship, the way it's coming through. And so this is what's holding you back. Could have been a marriage or that high level relationship. Let's get more around the block and barrier here. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is a positive turn of events. And so whatever happened here in the past actually happened for your benefit. That's what the universe needs you to see with this Hanged Man energy so that you can walk away from it with that Eight of Cups right underneath. And so it feels like there's an entire storyline. I could keep going down those cards because right after that was the Ace of Wands. What you need to see is why this relationship didn't work out. But the happiness that you had with this person can be had again in the future. It'll just look different because it'll be a different person in a different way. And so what the universe is trying to get you to do is really open yourself up to new opportunities. So let's get more advice here for you. So I'm getting that World card, really leaving the past behind, allowing balance to happen here. So finding your emotional balance, that's going to happen when you recognize that this ending here in the past was in your best interest because you have somebody that's coming forward. And it feels like you can have happiness here with this person. I'm getting that they're going to be different than the past, but that doesn't mean unhappy. It'll be happiness here too. So let's get more around this person. So I'm getting the Two of Wands with the Magician energy. And so the Two of Wands, there's going to be a lot of potential that you're going to see with this person. The Magician energy, that mirroring energy, that's what I was picking up earlier with the similar impact for whatever it is that you went through. And so you're going to be coming at it from that kind of same point of view. But this is also the kind of person that you've been manifesting. From a timing standpoint, I did get the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles, if I can get the words out, can be up to a year. So let me see if I can pinpoint this down a little bit more. So I'm getting the Justice here with the Two of Pentacles. So the way that this is coming through, the Justice card, that's Libra energy, Two of Pentacles balanced, they're both balancing. The way that this is coming through, you're going to be the one that determines the timeline. The timeline can be as quick as 2 months because 2 months from now would be Libra season. And so it could be that quick or it could take a lot longer. It's going to depend on you and just kind of letting go of this devil energy, getting yourself out of this Hanged Man, walking away from the past here. So Aquarius, this is your singles reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.